What's up guys, JBRider here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Crossout, hope you guys are doing well. The Steel Championship update has finally dropped, and for the longest time I've been searching for the Battle Pass or the mini Battle Pass rewards, and if you press this, you can't find it. If you go to League Rewards, you see a few League Rewards that you can get from the Steel Championship, and the best reward is, oh, it's so high up. This is, what's it called? The Champion's Chest, and you can get a free legendary weapon if you get this reward. That's amazing. Now, you know, Cohort Cabin, you get Nova Cabin, Griffin Cabin, Hurricane, Red Shirts. I mean, this is the best reward I think I've ever seen in Crossout. But it is at Diamond League, so oof. I've never gotten to Diamond League in any game mode because it's quite difficult and people cheese it a lot, especially if they're running in a group and you play with solo. So I'm not sure if I'll get it, but you know, I have hopes. I have high hopes. But anyways, I want to share with you guys how you can see the Battle Pass rewards. You go to the information button and then press rewards, and then you can see all the rewards of the mini Steel Championship Battle Pass. Alright, so at level 1, you start off with the blueprints for the Steel Championship vehicles. They will disappear after the event is gone, so you know, nothing really that special. At level 2, you get badges. At level 3, you get a paint. Level 4 is a sticker. Level 5, you get 50 coins. At level 6, you get a synthesis workpiece, and it'll cost you 1 vector to craft 1 synthesis from the workpiece. So this is the recipe for the synthesis, which is pretty cheap. At level 7, you get a decor item. At level 8, you get special workbench coupons. At level 9, you get 5,000 experience points towards the Big Chase Battle Pass. So not the Steel Championship Battle Pass, but the Big Chase Battle Pass. At level 10, you get 5 strategic reserve crates, which have these things, which is almost nothing. It's garbage. At level 11, you get 50 more badges. At level 12, you get a green paint. Level 13, more stickers. At level 14, 100 coins. So there you go, free to play players. At level 15, you get a Summoner workpiece, and this is the recipe. You need 1 Defender machine gun, and you can craft yourself a special Summoner uncategorized weapon. At level 16, you get more decor items. At level 17, a container pit stop crate, which gives you a special item. Special cabin, module, or weapon, which is pretty cool at level 17. So it's actually worth doing the event. I know it's not a lot of fun. Trust me, I've played this event every time it's been around. It's rough, and it can be a real salt mine. But yeah, at level 18, 5,000 more experience points towards the Big Chase Battle Pass. At level 19, you get the Military Reserve Crate, which gives you more of these things. At level 20, you get 50 more badges. At level 21, you get a cool paint. At level 22, a cool sticker. Level 23, you get 100 more coins. So there you go, free to play players. At level 24, you get a workpiece for the Skinner, which is interesting. And it will cost you 1 mace shotgun and 1 jumbo shotgun. There are. I wish they would remove the cost to craft items, because come on, man, that's so like 2012. But yeah, there's the go. There's the recipe for the Skinner workpiece. At level 25, you get I believe this is for your range, a ball, or maybe for your build. I'm not 100% sure. At level 26, you get a buyer's container crate, which has, you get an epic cabin, or epic item, or a weapon, which is nice. You can get the gas gen. If you don't have like a 3 energy generator yet, you can get the Omni box, which is a pretty good cabin, 12 energy, or the Harpy. Pretty good rewards if you ask me. At level 27, you get 5,000 more experience points for the Big Chase Battle Pass. At level 28, military reserves, probably those garbage, garbage rewards. At level 29, 100 badges. At level 30, pretty cool paint. Level 31, stickers. Level 32, 100 more coins. So that's 350 coins so far in this free Battle Pass. At level 33, incinerator workpieces. I've never owned them, so this might be a chance for me to get them. 1 junk bow and 1 PU1 charge generator. Pretty not bad. At level 34, you get a whistle horn. At level 35, you get a football's fan pack, which has the red flare or the blue flare. Yeah, it's or not both. You get one of One of them, not both. At level 36, you get 5,000 more experience points towards the Big Chase Battle Pass. At level 37, you get Legendary Stabilizer. You know, the stabilizer I use the most is the Epic one. So I really wish you could downgrade or get more Epic Stabilizer, guys. So please give more Epic ones, because you get a lot of blue ones, and it costs 4 blue ones to craft 1 special one, and it costs 3 special ones to craft 1 epic one. So that's kind of expensive. I have a ton of legendary ones that I can't really use. But yeah, level 38, 100 more badges. At level 39, a cool paint. And at level 40, a sticker that looks like the paint. At level 41, 100 more coins. So that's 450 coins so far. And at level 42, you get Retcher workpieces, which is very interesting. And it will cost you 2 GL55 impulses and 2 MD3 owls. And it will also cost you 600 electronics. So that's quite a... And it costs 75 coins to craft. Oh man, that sucks. At level 43, you get the Fuvuzela. Oh, that means the price is gonna drop. So I need to sell it before people realize this. And at level 44, you get the coolest decor item, probably like a damage counter for your vehicle, not for your range or in your garage, for your vehicle. So you'll be able to see how much damage you do. Well, you kind of already see it if you shoot the enemy, but I don't know, I still think it's pretty awesome. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And at level 45, we have the Toadfish CK, which I think is just absolutely awesome. It's a really cool CK. I think this is probably one of the coolest CKs I've seen so far. Now, this update also came with a new pack, of course, and it's not under packs for some reason. It's under premium and season, which gives you the extreme football pack, which has the like Shaolin football soccer guy. You get this vehicle here with pretty good items in it. It has the Red Moon, which you can sell for a pretty good price. It has Chi energy flares, which you can sell or salvage. You got a Shaolin horn, which you can also sell or salvage. A spoiler, exhaust, 2 pretty cool paints. I mean, you can sell or salvage all of these, and it's pretty good coin. You get a hull cabin, which doesn't sell for that much, but you can still sell it. You get some decor items, which you can also sell. You get piercer. I mean, what I'm trying to say is you can get a decent amount of coins if you buy this $10 pack and sell all the items or salvage them if you want the resources. Not an amazing pack, but I think it's, I haven't done the calculations, but it seems like a pretty good value for what you're getting. But if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section. Alright guys, so here's the damage counter on my vehicle, and it should be the same as that damage counter there. There you go, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty funny. I wonder if it resets too after like 10 seconds. Probably does. Yeah. And then it will reset in... Oh, it doesn't reset. Oh, that's cool. So you can see how much damage you have done in total in a match. That's pretty awesome. But what happens if you deal 999 damage? Will it reset or stay at 900 or 9099? Let's see how far it'll go.
Also, if you haven't seen this cricket video, it's pretty amazing. You guys go ahead and watch that video where I use this cricket build and show you guys my pro Crossout moves. Alright, 2 more values and we should be at 99 damage. Oh, I moved to front a little bit too much. There we go. Okay, 1 more volley. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yay! We get like flares and stuff. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then it resets. Oh, that's pretty cool. But I'm not sure how much damage players deal in PvP. I don't think it exceeds 9,999. Okay, guys, so that was the Steel Championship Battle Pass reward and some testing I did. But one other big change, they changed the way you obtain building materials for your range. So right now, if you go to the market tab, you don't have like offers right next to parts. You have building. So right now, all building parts are in its own separate market. And I'm curious to see how this will play out, because people are selling radio towers for 6,000 coins. And it's a special item, but the old chin hook is like 70 coins. So the whole market here is still figuring it out. Look, a concrete beam is like 3,600 coins, and a ramp is like 4,000 coins. So the market is still figuring itself out. You could make a bunch of money here, but I'm not. Yeah, you can try it. I mean, I'm selling all my expensive building blocks for like a ton of coins. They probably won't sell, but you know, it's worth a try. Maybe you get lucky and someone quick buys or something. which has a lot of coins. So yeah, the building stuff is in its separate marketplace. I mean, these things are pretty cheap, and if you wanted them, I'm not a range building range kind of guy. I don't really bother with it. All I care about is my damage meter. That's the only important thing I want, and I'm not sure if it's in the market, if you can just buy it here off the market, because the damage meter and stuff usually is found in their shop under customization over here. So, and you can also buy the spring cushion thingies now, the jumping pad. So if these packs are probably not worth it anymore, at least the ones for the building range. So it's gonna be curious to see what will happen with this market. You can make a ton of coin if you get lucky, or it will just you won't make anything. But this market is still figuring itself out, so keep an eye on this market. It could make you some coin if you're lucky. With this new Steel Championship update, they also update some physical models of some weapons, cabins, and wheels. For example, the large wheel kind of looks pretty cool now. It looks like a real tractor wheel, looks more detailed, and yeah, there's a bunch of others. The Varun also got an update. And they also claim to have fixed a ton of bugs. So the most annoying bug for me was, for example, if I want to craft a tsunami, you know? Oh, I don't have a tow. I want to craft a tow. Oh, I don't have APC wheels. I want to craft the APC wheel. Oh, I don't have tractor wheels. I want to craft the tractor wheel. Okay, I craft my tractor wheel. You used to be able to press the back button and go to the previous item, but nope, it just throws you out of the whole crafting tree. That's the most annoying bug or change they made. I hate it. I want my old crafting tree. So whenever you go down a crafting tree like so, if I press back now, I should go back to the mauler, but nope, just throws you out of there. So that is a pretty annoying bug that they haven't fixed yet. So this being a Steel Championship update, you know, there's a special event going on right now, which is Steel Championship, which is kind of like Rocket League, but with a Crossout team. It's a 3v3 format. You have to get the big ball in the goal, and you do that by ramming it with your vehicle, shooting it with a Ripper this time, not a spike. They changed that from last year, but you still have a Skinner, which you can use to drag the ball around and like swing it into your goal, or not your goal, the enemy's goal. That's the whole point of the game, get the ball in the goal, which is it's a lot more difficult than it sounds. So compared to last year, like I mentioned, they changed the vehicles. Now instead of a spike to shoot the ball, you have to use a Ripper now, and the Ripper actually sticks on the ground, so you gotta watch out for that, because you can actually block enemies or your teammates, I believe. So you gotta watch out for that. If you buy the new special pack, you can use that vehicle from the pack in the new Steel Championship game mode, but you know, of course, with a Ripper up top and a Skinner. They modified it a little bit. Now, one change I'm really happy about, I haven't seen it yet, but if you guys watch my videos, whenever I'm on Desert Valley, I always say, oh, welcome to Desert Valley, the worst map in the game. Well, they finally changed it. It's a lot bigger now, and I hope the terrain is a lot better. So this is the old one, and this is the new one. Looks like you can't move in this cave anymore. Looks like maybe it's blocked off, maybe not, I don't know. I think you can still drive under it, and it looks a lot more flat, so I hope it's better now. This is what the new cap looks like. This is what the old cap. Yeah, you could pretty much camp there, but now it kind of looks like Sandy Gulf a bit. This is the old cap. This is the new cap. Does look a lot cleaner. This is the new one, old one. Ooh, the terrain is a lot better. I can just see it from this picture. The terrain is a lot better. It's not as bumpy and prone to get you like vehicle stuck if it's kind of a low build. Old one, look at all those bumps, and all these bumps are gone. So this is actually pretty cool. Really good improvement. Look at all these bumps and hills. Oh, and they're all gone now. I'm actually kind of happy that they removed. Look how smooth the terrain is. Okay, I still see a bump there, but it doesn't look as bad as this. Ugh. So yeah, that is the change of the Desert Valley map. Can't wait to test it out. They also made some changes to the radars, the non-radar detector. They improved the physical models. For wheels, they improved the models of the wheels. They are now more narrow and correspond better to their official models. Looks like they finally decided to nerf the Bora, because if you are a low power score player, you know the Bora is a big problem. People have been running a Skinner a humpback cabin, and 3 borers for so long. It is so annoying, and you can't do anything about it because the humpback cabin is a beefy cabin, and the weapons you got at that power score, like vectors and sinuses, you can't deal with a build. So I'm happy they changed the borer and made it slightly less effective. Looks like they also give some love to the special weapons with some needed buffs, like the medians. The medians got a damage increase of 13%, durability increase from 189 to 228 points, minimum spread in motion reduced by 33%. I wish the little boy got that attention or love. And the maximum spread in motion reduced by 20%. So that's a pretty significant change. So now you can pretty much snipe on the move, which should be interesting. They also buffed the KA1 Discharger, which is the special colored reload module. They increased the reload rate from 10% to 15%, which is a lot more attractive. Like, why would you go for 10 if you can get 20, you know? They also showed some love to some epic parts, starting off with the tracks, the Goliath track, the tank track, and the armor track. All got a maximum speed increase of 5 kilometers per hour. So the Goliath track now goes to a max of 55, the tank track goes up to a max of 60, and the armor track goes to a max of 65, which is pretty cool. They also made some changes to the ML200 legs, and it's not a speed increase as I was hoping for. They actually fixed the bug where you could shoot through the legs if you have undermounted weapons. So you can no longer do that to protect your weapons, and now it's also harder for enemies to go under your build through your legs. I guess that's a buff, but in my opinion, personally, I would make the ML200 legs walk faster than the Bigrams, you know, maybe like by 10 kilometers. But the Bigrams have the ability to go in wheel mode, so you can just drive off. So it would give people the choice of, you know, do I want to walk faster with legs? Or do I want to walk slower but have the ability to drive? You know, give people options and not make one super superior compared to the other one, you know? The baby scorpion, the Astros, also got a small buff. They reduced the self-damage to 40 damage instead of 50 now. And the overload shot now deals 60% more damage instead of 50. So it's way more powerful than a Scorpion now. But again, with some self-damage trade-off, which kind of sucks. They also did a lot of changes to the front. So the damage is increased by 23%. The damage bonus from perk is now 10% instead of 20. Projectile speed is increased by 43%. The flight speed bonus from the perk is now 15% instead of 35%. The projectile impulse is increased by 60%. Impulse from the perk is now 20%, up from 50% earlier. The time required to fire a shot after a charge to receive the bonus perk is now 1 second instead of 0.75 seconds earlier. So the Varun's on first impression was not a great weapon, especially for me with a high ping. The Varun requires like a very low ping, just like the assemblers, just like the Helios and the Synthesis used to have. But they made those full auto now because of that issue. So it would be cool if they made this full auto. It would be OP, but if they changed some parameters to make a fully automatic crossbow, that would make it, you know, unique compared to the other crossbows that we have in game right now. They also buffed the buggy wheels for some reason. They reduced the power score from 250 to 150 and reduced the mass from 116 to 80. So the buggy wheels got a nice buff. Oh, and the nerf everybody has been waiting for, the trombone nerf. Heating from a single rocket reduced from 45% to 30%. But that's still 90% if all 3 rockets hit the target. But anyways, and the explosion radius was reduced by 25%. So that basically means not nearly as many parts are gonna get heated, but parts are still gonna be heated. So, you know, I'm gonna show you guys in a clip here. The Miller also got quite a few interesting changes to it. The explosive damage dealt was increased by 29%, and the standard projectile damage was reduced by 15%. And they also increased the explosive projectiles impulse, so that is interesting. So Millers will hit harder, but deal less damage. They also buffed the damage of the Prometheus 5 by 15%, which is interesting. The Phoenix Crossbow also got a nice buff. Durability increased from 418 to 488. Explosive bolts durability was also increased from 10 to 35 points. And the bolts now explode after 3 seconds instead of 4, which, you know, it's a needed, but I still think is a little bit too heavy for a crossbow. And now moving on to legendary parts, they buffed the Mandrake. At least I see it as a buff. The minimum spread of shells has been significantly reduced and it slightly reduced the maximum spread of shells. So it will shoot in a tighter circle. So similar to the headers, but not exactly like the header. So still need to check it out for you guys. The spread now increases from minimum to maximum with each subsequent projectile in the burst. So that means the first shot's going to be super accurate and the last shot's going to probably be a bit off, you know, but that's fine. Fire puddle radius is increased by 10%, which is nice. And time before the fire puddle disappeared is also increased by 2 seconds. So the Mandrake leaves a nice fire puddle behind now. Maybe not as effective as the incinerators, but you know, still pretty deadly. The walls also got another buff. The rocket speed was increased by 16%, and the rocket speed upgrade now grants 15% bonus instead of 25% earlier. So people who have the buff won't feel anything. That sucks. That does suck. So that sucks. So that really sucks. They also buffed the Kami cabin before most of the people have it. They increased the tonnage, they increased the mass limit, and they increased the power. So that's a good buff for the Kami cabin. And probably the best changes, like the only change that really made sense is for the master cabin. They changed the location of the power node. You now have power nodes in the front, power nodes in the back, and power nodes on top of your build. So the Triple Punisher players are going to be super happy because it's a pretty good cabin now, actually really good. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of builds people will come up with now with the Master Cabin. Well guys, those were the major changes of this update. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this video was informative for you. If you did, like the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and leaving a comment also helps out a ton. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys in the Steel Championship. Please don't quit the match. Please don't quit the match. I know if your team sucks, it sucks to like stay in the match, but please don't quit, because there's always a chance you might win. Unless, like, I've won 2v3s before. I've never won a 1v3. That's kind of hard. But 2v3, it's been won. So please don't quit. So that's the only thing I can say right now. Just like the arena game mode, just don't quit. But I don't know, man. It's those special game modes make people really salty, including me. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.